it's Lucky here, and today I'm going to be doing my second video in my Countdown to Breyerfest series. So there are 4 days until Breyerfest. Actually, as of now, as I filmed this, there are 3 days, 18 hours, 3 minutes, and 3 seconds. But we are just going to round that up to 4 days because I still have 3 more videos to make in this series. So today I'm going to be doing a pre-Breyerfest Breyer Traditional Collection Tour, and this is the first one of those that I've done. Also, sorry for the shaky camera. And I've seen a lot of people do these before Breyerfest, even if they're not doing the countdown. And I wasn't originally going to do one, but then I couldn't think of anything else to do. So that is why I'm doing this today, and I will be showing you each and every one of my Breyer Traditionals before the herd is expanded after I get back from Lexington. So here is Sarah Monet, and she was my first Breyer Traditional. Oh, by the way, I'm going in order of when I got these horses. So she was my first, and before I got her, I really didn't think that I would ever be able to afford a traditional because, you know, $30 seemed like so much. And I've spent $50 on one of them, and I plan to spend a lot at Breyerfest too. So, you know, that changed. But it was when I got a babysitting job, so I would go like a few times a week. So after a few weeks, I was able to afford one, and she's the one that I picked out because I saw Honey Hertz 27 got her. I am a big fan of Honey Hertz 27, so I watched all of her videos, and I just thought she looked gorgeous in those, and she looks gorgeous in person too. She's really nice. And Breyer did an amazing job with like the shading and coloring on her. So she's just beautiful, and I'm so glad that I have her. I really like the mold that she's on too. I'm super excited to meet the real Sarah Monet at Breyerfest. Not only because she's a beautiful horse, but because she was my first Breyer, and now I've like really started a collection, and now I'm going to Breyerfest, and she was kind of the one that started all of that. So I'm really excited to meet her. So here I have my Gypsy banner, and his name is Griffin. He didn't come with a name, so I just came up with that. I really like it too, and he is gorgeous. I got him the first day I was in this city of last summer, so I think it was, what was it? Can't remember what day it was. It was sometime in May, and as soon as I saw him, I knew that he was the one that I wanted to pick out that day, and I am really glad that I did. He is gorgeous, and I love the mold a lot. I wish that they had more regular runs on it, and I just really love him. So he has really nice markings, so really crisp and stuff, and I'll go over those in just a minute. And he has a lot of nice detail on his mouth, and his shading is flawless. So I'm going to go over all of that really quickly, and then we'll move on to the next horse. So my third Breyer Traditional is Bet Your Blue Boons, but I renamed her Contessa because Bet Your Blue Boons is a mouthful. It's not, I mean, I'm sure she does, but Breyer doesn't tell you, like, if the real Bet Your Blue Boons has, like, just a barn name or anything, so you can't just kind of shorten that down or anything without knowing. So I just changed it to Contessa because we got this Dover magazine last year, like a week before I got her, and there was this little Gypsy Vanny, it's a Gypsy Vanny, Gypsy Vanner filly on the front, and her name was Contessa, and she was just adorable, so I kind of put that in my head just to pull out and use on some future thing, and she was that future thing. So she's on the Roxy mold, which is a really nice mold. It's probably one of my favorites next to the Oasis mold. And I just love everything about this horse. She's big. She's really big. So, because we have to do a size comparison. Alright. This is Sarah Monet compared to Bet Your Blue Boons. So, from here you can't really see, but like that. She's pretty big. I mean, not like as big as some of them, but she's still a pretty good size. So that is her, and I really love her. And, oh, let me show you her face marking. That face marking is just the most perfect, amazing face marking I've ever seen. I love it so much, and I love the little snip at the bottom. So that is Contessa. So here is little Ricky Rocker, and he is just super cute. I love this horse so much, and I'm so excited to meet the real one at Breyerfest. In January, when Breyer was saying, like, guest horses and stuff, this is my first time, so I wasn't quite familiar with the whole process of it. So I thought the ones that they put up, like, in January were the only ones. I was kind of disappointed because so many more went last year. And then recently they added a bunch more, which was exciting, like chocolate chip kisses, and he's coming again. So this will be his 8th time to Breyerfest, which is really exciting because I'm excited to meet him. So anyway, he is a really cute horse, and he has amazing eye detail and striped hooves, and his spots are adorable. And I'm going to turn him around so you can see all of his other many spots on the other side, and then I will show you his adorable face. So there's not much different with him from the other angle. If you zoom in like really, really, really closely, you can see that little mark on his nose. And he has a really nice flowing tail. It's really cute, and yeah, so I will show you his eyes and snips and stuff. So the detail on his eyes is incredible, and I just love them so much. They're like slightly pink around the edges, which, you can't really tell unless you look really closely. Okay, he's out of focus now. But anyway, his eyes are like bronze and stuff. I'm gonna get him back into focus. And they're just lovely. And then down here he has that little marking I was trying to show you a minute ago. He has some more little snip things along here. I think he has one down there, does he? No, not down there. Okay. Does he have any over here? No, I guess not, but he has another gorgeous eye. So that is little Ricky Rocker. Here is Gigi Valentine, and I got her as a birthday present from last year, and she is just gorgeous. She's so simple, but I really like the ones that are so simple and then so gorgeous too, because you can use them for like anything. Like she could be used in a western scene or an English scene or just any of that. And I mean, she looks great. Pretty much all the tack that I've put her in before. She's just an amazing model. I forget what breed she is. Oh, she's a Dutch Warmblood. Okay. And she came with Heartbreaker, who I will show you in a minute. So here's her other side, and it's just like the other side, Bay, but she has a little brand mark that I will show you in just a second, and then I'll show you her adorable snip and face marking. So here's her little brand, and it looks kind of orangey in parts of it because there's a light on behind me and it's reflecting off. This part is like kind of glossy. And then on her face she has this face marking that I just love so much. It's like my second favorite face marking ever, next to Contessa's. I don't know why I love it so much, I just do. Then she has an adorable little snip, and I am a big snip fan, so I love hers very much. So that is Gigi, and now I will show you Heartbreaker. So here is Heartbreaker, and he is super cute. I just love him. He has adorable coloring, adorable shading, precious face. He's on a great mold, and I mean, there's not too much to him. This one is probably body quality. He came with a warped leg, as you can see right here. And then on this leg, there's some weird marking going on down at the bottom. And so, he's not, like, I could never show him, but he's adorable, and he will always be part of my collection. And so, he's not, like, I could never show him, but he's adorable, and he will always be part of my collection. And he is only one of 2 of my foals, so I'm going to try and, alright, there we go. There's his other side. Then I have my cosmic one, and he is absolutely adorable. I love this foal so much. He's probably my favorite Breyer foal. I just really like how dark he is, and he has such a cute little stripy hoof right down there. He's just adorable, and I'd love to have Zenyatta to go with him. My sister had Zenyatta, but now she's retired, so don't know if I'll ever end up getting her. But I have put him next to my sister's. She is huge compared to him. It's kind of weird how big she is. It's like, it feels like the mayor is a draft or something, and then he's like a normal sized foal. It's kind of weird, but I still really love him, and I still think they would be cute together. And his face is perfect. Then I have my S Just a Dream, and I love her so much. So I got her for $30 actually, and she is LSQ, which is amazing. So I was able to get her because I placed an ad on the model horse sales pages saying that I was desperate for one of these, because I was, and I said that I would be paying $45 for a decent quality one. Like, it didn't even have to be LSQ. And you know, I wasn't really expecting much, and then one day I got an email from this lady that had seen my ad, and she said that she was selling hers for $30 plus $8 shipping. So I bought her right away, and she arrived like within a few weeks. She even had the little collector card from the back of her box, which was amazing, and she is just, I love this horse so much. Her position is just the cutest. And she has absolutely amazing coloring. Her mane and tail are great, and I love the little back leg that's just kind of kicking up. And, you know, I was even looking for one of these before I bought Sarah Monet, because I had seen one of these in one of Honey Hearts 27's videos, too. And I knew I had to get one. And I found it for $32 on this one website, but it was out of stock. Alright guys, now I'm going into rush mode because the camera battery is about to die and I don't have much time for filming left. So here is my brick and mortar special run thing, Saran. Is that his real name? Yeah, that's the name that Breyer gave him. But I changed his name to Shaheen, which in Arabic means Royal White Falcon, I believe. So I thought that sounded pretty cool. And I love him very much. He is like an amazing mold, and then his coloring is really nice. You know, typically I don't know, something about just some of Breyer's white models are just like all white, and then they don't have a ton of shading or much detail, but he does. So he is just great. I bought him on Amazon when there were only a few left because I thought he was just like brand new regular run, and then I realized, so that I bought him like right away. I even took money out of my Breyerfest savings to buy him, and I don't regret it at all. It took forever for him to get here though. So on this side his mane looks like awesome. It's like kind of being tossed around, it looks like, and his tail is like that because he's striking out, so you know, it's awesome. And then he has a adorable little snip right there. I love his snip so much, and he has such a precious face. Look at that. It's just precious. So here I have Snowman, and he is another lighter colored model. He's flea bitten gray, and I read the $80 Champion last year, like in last fall. And then after that I knew that I really wanted the Breyer. So I got him for Christmas, and oh gosh, is that a rub? Just a second. Okay, no. Alright, there was some weird light going on his snout, and it looked like a rub, which was kind of freaking me out. But I love this horse so much. He's really simple, but he's really pretty, and I never knew until quite recently actually that he was made in 2006 and then retired and then brought back by popular demand, as Breyer says. So I thought that was pretty cool. Then I have my Top Sales Rainmaker, and I really love him. I had never seen him in person until January, like a few days before I bought him, because, I don't know, I just, you know, he was never of too much interest to me. In the pictures online, to me, he didn't look great or anything. I mean, he looked fine, but not one that I had to buy. And then I went into TSC, like an hour away from my town, and he had been marked down from $40 to $19.99, and he looked so pretty in that box. And I didn't have any money with me, so I asked them to kind of like reserve him or something, and then I called back the next day, and the lady said that he was gone, which was really disappointing. She said that they had Breyer originals, and they had a Spirit and Rain set, but they didn't the day before, it was all really weird. And then my mom called back to see if they had him, because we didn't know if she was confused or something, and it turned out that she was, and they had him. So we put him on hold, and then I bought him the next week. And right there, folks, is another great example of a snip. And then last, but certainly not least, we have this little fellow who still remains unnamed, and I'm rushing so much right now because the battery will die any second. And you kind of saw him in my last video, so I'm just going to give you a quick overview. And yeah, then that will conclude my second day of the Countdown to Breyerfest, so I will see you again tomorrow.